Welcome back to another episode of AV 101. Today we're going to be working with IrfanView. And if we take a look at IrfanView's logo, to be honest with you, I'm not even sure what that is. What is that, a cat? Well, what I do know is that it is a very helpful software that helps you look at images, convert images, work with codecs, and do batch conversions. And what this means is it allows us to get a lot of things done very easily. Almost like a program. But it is a program. But you'll know more about it. First we have to download and install it. So just look up IrfanView on any search engine. It could be Bing, I don't judge. So, and then usually it should be able to detect what you're using. I know that I'm a 64-bit. If you don't know what your computer is, if you don't know if it's a 32-bit or 64-bit, on Windows, just press the Windows key and then put this PC and then click Properties. And look, it says 64-bit. Easy. That's how you know. Now, if you don't have a Windows, it gets a little bit more complicated. I'm just going to click download for 64-bit to see what the options are. And it's only Windows. I'm sorry, Linux and Mac users. IrfanView is not available for Mac. But it is available on Linux. There's just a lot of extra steps. So you can find a guide on any search engine. But this will be just for Windows. Most computers, especially in schools, are Windows in any case. So let's open the file. Click yes. And let's install IrfanView. You don't need to have this checked. Don't check create IrfanView thumbnails. And you don't really need a shortcut either. So let's leave the third option and then click next. Click next. And this is important. Let's click images only so that whenever we try to open a picture, it opens in IrfanView. It's much better than the default Windows program that's used. So let's click next. And then it's ready. Just click next again and then click yes. And then it is successful. I'm gonna uncheck open IrfanView facts homepage because I don't need that. I do want to start it though, so let's click done. And there it is. That's IrfanView right there. Okay. In order to use IrfanView, we need the images that we're gonna be editing with the program. So in the description of this video, you should find a link, a Google Drive link to a zip folder. Oh look, another zip folder. How do we deal with zip folders again? Well, first you gotta download it. And once you have it downloaded, locate it. For me, it's on my desktop. It might be in your downloads folder. I don't know where you put it. But look for it, right click, and then click extract all. And then click extract, and as easy as that, you extract this zip folder, which was one file, but now it's a folder with 5 files. That's the convenience of zip folders. But let's take a look at what we have. Let's double click on it. Oh look, it's asking you something. I want IrfanView. It's specially made and optimized for looking at pictures. So let's click on Irfan, click OK. And here we go. Well, something's odd here. Press the right arrow key. And press it again. And this is how you look at all of your different pictures. But if you press it too many times, it says end of folder. So just click cancel and then use the left arrow key. And you go back and forth, just looking at all these pictures. Huh. I don't know who that is. He kind of looks familiar. Well, anyways. I think his name is Finn, considering the file name at the top. It says Finn at computer. And something is wrong if you haven't noticed. It's kind of sideways. So what I want to do is make all of these the right side, the right orientation. And we could do this with Photopea. If you looked at my Photopea video, you could use Photopea, but it's gonna take too long. There's 5 pictures. I want to take care of this quickly. So we can use IrfanView for batch conversion. Let's click File in the top left, and then click Batch Conversion Rename, which is in the middle, halfway down. Then click on that, and here we go. We have this window. Now, let's, by the way, if you're not already in the extracted folder, you might have to get there. Just look at to where you extracted the folder. I did it in IrfanView because that's the name of the zip, and then select everything, all of it. You could also do Control A. You should know these keyboard shortcuts by now. And then click Add All. And then your output folder, this is where your converted images are going to be. I don't want them in temp. That is a system folder meant for files that are going to be deleted. Don't put it in temp. Let's do browse and put it in the desktop instead. It'll be a little bit messy. You can make your own folder if you want. Like you can do, you can make a new folder on the desktop. I'm just gonna right click the desktop, click new folder. Converted pictures, that's the name of my folder, alright? Let's, you have to re-browse in order for it to show up, right? So click on converted pictures. You don't have to make a folder, only if you want to. It's a good idea for organization. And now that we have our directory chosen, directory is another word for folder, let's do advanced options. Oh, kind of scary. Yes, we're doing advanced, even though we're just starting with IrfanView, but I promise it won't be too hard. So check use advanced options and click advanced, and I got all of these different options. But we just want to do rotate right. Let's check on it and then click OK. And then you're good to go. Click start batch. Boom, it processed it. Let's see what they look like in our folder, converted pictures. They look perfect. They're perfect now. Yeah, so there you go. That's how you do batch conversions. It takes care of things really quickly and really fast, and IrfanView is a multifaceted program. You can use it for problematic picture file extensions. Like if you have something funny instead of a JPEG, maybe it's a TIFF or a JFIF or something you don't know about, you can convert it with this method. And you can convert it to, let's see, we have different options. We have JPEG, PNG, and a lot more. But JPEG and PNG is the only ones you need to worry about. So that's how you use IrfanView. It's really easy, quick, and it lets you take care of a bunch of pictures really quickly. I'll see you next time on Audiovisual 101.